Hello and welcome to Thursday's programme. I'm John T. Messer.
And I'm Kylie Pentelow. Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Good evening. Police are hunting for two men who brandished axes and threatened staff during a robbery at a post office near Tavistock last night.
They're thought to have fled the building in the village of Whitchurch after they failed to find a way into the tills behind the counter. Nick Smith reports.
In other news, two men have been arrested on suspicion of causing death by dangerous driving after a 3-year-old died following a crash in Totnes. It happened.
Firefighters have tackled a large blaze at a barn in the village of Ede near Exeter.
Next tonight, people across Cornwall are finding it increasingly difficult to get a GP appointment, according to a health watchdog.
One doctor in Newquay has told ITV News she's concerned about the rise in demand across the county, and it's a situation replicated elsewhere as Plymouth struggles following surgery closures there. Grace Pascoe reports. And you can find more information about the Health Watch Cornwall survey on our website. There's the address. Head to itv.com/West Country.
And a reminder that you're watching ITV News here in the West Country this Thursday evening. Still plenty more to come before 6:30, including...
Before that, though, the Environment Secretary, Michael Gove, has opened a new £12 million flood defence scheme in Dawlish Warren.
The project should reduce the risk of flooding for nearly 3,000 homes around the River Exe. Bob Cruz has this report.
Next tonight, homelessness is an issue we've been examining in the run-up to Christmas.
It's a problem that's on the rise right across the region. In Exeter, there are 49 rough sleepers on the streets. And in Torquay, the number of people in urgent need of help and accommodation has risen by 200% since 2015.
Well, ITV's Tonight programme has investigated why the festive season is going to be tough for some families. Matt Price reports. And you can see more on that tonight at 7:30 here on ITV. Now, the ITV News continues with the national and the international stories at 6:30. Mary Nightingale has the details.
Next on this evening's programme, for the men and women in our prisons, rehabilitation and adjusting to the outside world can be a challenge when they're released.
Well, to try to make the transition as smooth as possible, prisons such as HMP Portland have cafes open to the public and entirely run by offenders.
One prison even has a car wash, a garden centre and even a Christmas market, as Rachel Bullock now reports.
Now, it's open morning till night, 365 days a year. And as we approach Christmas, there's no busier time for Truro Cathedral than December, when its combined congregation swells to 10,000 people.
Well, our reporter Kathy Wardle has spent a day behind the scenes to find out what it's like for the hundreds of staff and volunteers who keep it going. Kathy's there for us. Now, Kathy, I guess it goes without saying it's an extremely busy time.
I think my dogs might quite like that. It's time for the weather forecast now. Kate's at the Met Office next for us. So, Kate, lots of people will be travelling off for Christmas, won't they, tomorrow? How's it looking? It's not going to slow us down, is it?
Well, it's looking pretty similar to what we've...
Kate, thanks very much indeed. Can't believe we're talking about the Christmas Day forecast already. That is it from all of us. I will be back, though, a little later with the late news just before 11 o'clock tonight.
Now I'll hand you to Mary Nightingale as the ITV News continues, but we'll leave you with pictures inside Truro Cathedral.
Good night.